Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minor League Productions. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but we're back at it again.
Here we go again, yeah, yeah. Here we go again, here we go again, yeah, yeah. Back at it, we back at it. It's a new classic.
With the Ohio State Buckeyes podcast. I know it's been a while. I mean, it's been a year since we've done it. We're back at it again. The week leading up to the game, we will be doing some podcasts for you today, folks, and I am so excited for this week to get going. All right, so let's just overview. We're gonna do this today. We're gonna do Buckeyes with just me. Tomorrow we will do Michigan. That is gonna be with Raylan, who is my partner with my other channel, Those Weird Homeschooled Kids. In case you don't know, yes, I am homeschooled. So we made a little channel with that, a lot about sports. So, just, if you want more sports-related content that you don't find here, you'll probably find it on other channels. So do that. Oh yeah, and I'll also be doing one on the Buckeyes tonight with Raylan. That is for Ohio State as well, but that's on our other channel as well. So a lot of things going on this week. We're going to do a lot of podcasts coming up, but let's just talk about the world-famous Ohio State Buckeyes. Getting into it. We're 10-1, second in the Big Ten according to ESPN, 7-1 in our conference. Of course, the only team beating us right now is Oregon, remaining 8-0 and 8-0 in the conference and 11-0 overall. And I gotta admit, the game's just, honestly, we've just been doing insane. Like, first game at home against Akron, smoked them 52-6. We don't need to go into detail about that. How about that nighttime game? I don't know whose idea was that, but we still kicked their butts. Western Michigan, 56-0. Then the next week 3 against Marshall, that was also at home, 49-14, much of the same. First away game of the year, we went to Michigan State. That was a Big Ten Saturday night game, and we also destroyed them 38-7. Next week at home, took out the Iowa Hawkeyes 35-7. And then, of course, our first loss of the season came to number 3 ranked Oregon at the time, and that was a loss by 1 point.
A lot of room down here at the bottom for Jeremiah Smith.
3rd and 20. Howard, a lot of time coming off.
Nebraska,
Howard's going to run for it. Time runs out, and that'll do it.
6 points.
Oh, my goodness.
I know how to do math. 5 points. No. 4 points. I do not know how to do math. 21-17. Then Penn State, whiteout, noon game, beat them by 7, 20-13. Then home at Purdue, it was a absolute shutout, 45-0. And then at Northwestern, well, actually it wasn't at Northwestern, it was at Wrigley Field, but technically it was a whole game for them. 31-7, and then our most recent win over Indiana, 38-15. And upcoming on 11:30.
These two teams do not like each other, and you got to love that.
I can feel it coming in here tonight. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Monday Night Football, let's go!
Versus them, survival. We must win. It's tribal. My team like Ken. By any means necessary.
12 p.m. on Fox. Big noon Saturday. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh, matchup predictor. Okay, matchup predictor on ESPN. 91.8% chance of winning for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Will Howard this season has had 6 interceptions, 26 touchdowns, 2,685 yards, and he was 208 for 281. Quinshon Judkins had a good running season thus far this season. 135 carries for 759 yards, 8 touchdown runs. And Jeremiah Smith, Mr. One. Honestly, he's basically the new Odell Beckham Jr. of college football. Let's be honest. He is the OBJ of college football. 52 receptions, 899 yards, one away from 900, and he's had 9 touchdown passes. So ESPN bet, because I'm on ESPN, so this is the bet odds for Ohio State are the spread -21. The total is, the under is 42.5, and the ML, I don't know. Oh, the money line, we're -2.5. I mean, 2,500. I do not know how to do betting because I don't bet around here. I'm not even allowed. I'm not even old enough yet, so don't worry. I'm not betting. That's just a thing that popped up. So honestly, like, I'm blown away by this Buckeye team, how we've done this year. I know we have one loss, but thanks to the new way of the college football bracket, we're still going to be in it. And also, we still have a chance to make the Big Ten Championship as long as we can beat Michigan, which honestly, I don't want to say it's a gimme because, I just played college football a while ago and I got destroyed because I stink at that game. But either way, is there a way we can see? Here's the rankings. Let's take a look at the rankings now as we get into this deeper. So let's just take a look at the current rankings. So Ohio State is 2, with Oregon at 1. So Oregon would get the 1 spot. Texas with the 2. They're in the SEC. Penn State's 4. So let's see. Ohio State get 5. Penn State gets 6. Notre Dame, they're not in a conference, and still they have a chance to make it, which is ridiculous. So they would be 7. Georgia would be 8 because they're 6. Tennessee would be 9. Miami would be 3. And SMU would be 4. That's crazy. SMU would have the 4 spot. They're number 9 right now. I mean, we just have a bunch of SEC and Big Ten teams that are still in it right now that it's insane to think about. Army's 9. I think they just lost that's right. They just lost to Notre Dame. That run game. You can't run the ball against Notre Dame every single time, but it is what it is. Alabama with 3 losses is ranked 13. I feel like that's a little over. Like, how are they still in it? And Ole Miss, they're 8-3. They're still in it. South Carolina, they're 8-3. They're still in it. Texas A&M, they're 8-3. They're still in it. Well, and then Illinois 8-3. They're 22. I doubt they're going to be able to make it. But is there a way we could see like the current bracket on ESPN? Surely there's got to be a way we could see the bracket. Oregon would have the 1 spot, and they would play the winner of Alabama Notre Dame according to last week. Boise State has the 4, and they'd play the winner of they would play the winner of BYU and us, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Miami with the 3, they would play the winner of Georgia and Penn State, and this is all according to last week, so remember that. And then Texas would play the winner of Ole Miss and Indiana. So that is not the latest, so we don't have that updated. So who else has a better updated one? Well, I don't know. None of them are correct. They're all last week, so they probably haven't updated them yet. So I'm just going to assume if I go back to this, let's see. Oregon with the 1. Texas with the 2. 3 would be Miami. 4 would be SMU. So that's the top 4 currently. And then 5 would be the Buckeyes. 6 would be Penn State. 7, Notre Dame. 8, Georgia. 9, Tennessee. 10, Indiana. 11, Boise State. And 12 would be Clemson. So Clemson would have the last spot as of right now. And Clemson would play us. And then we would play... The winner would play SMU, I believe. If I have that right. Clemson and Ohio State would face off in the first round as of right now. And I think we'd play SMU, the winner of that game. We'd play SMU. You guys probably have like a whole bracket set out right now. I just, in editing, I'm going to probably put out like a whole bracket system for you guys to see. You know, visual aid. But, so yeah, Buckeyes just need to win, and we're automatically into the Big Ten Championship. And of course, anything could change after the Big Ten Championship week. So, like, I mean, not much, but, like, after Championship week, there could be some things that change before the college football playoff actually begins. Here's the thing that stakes about Notre Dame. They don't have a conference, so they don't get to play in the championship game, which means they don't have a loss to give, which basically one more win, and they're automatically in the college football playoff. Let's just address that real quick. Anyway, let's go back to the Buckeyes. What a game. What a year they've had. Let's take a look at more statistics. Sonny Styles has 71 tackles. He's leading the team. These are all team leaders. Interceptions, 2 with Denzel Burke. Trayvon Henderson has 98 carries, 730 yards, averaging 7.4 every rush. His longest is from 53, and he has 6 touchdowns this year. In receiving, under Jeremiah Smith, we have Emeka Ibuka, who has more receptions with 56. A little bit less yards with 692. He averages about 12.4 per catch. His longest is from 68 this year. And him and Jeremiah Smith have the same amount of touchdowns with 9. Carnell Tate has 35 receptions, 525 yards. He's averaging about 50 yards per catch. Longest is from 40, and he has 4 touchdowns this year. In kicking, Jaden Fielding is perfect from extra points. And Jaden Fielding has only missed 1 field goal this entire year. He's 8 for 9, so he is 88.9% make rate. So guys, I think that's wrap up the Buckeye overview of the season. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. We will be back tomorrow. I'll be there with Raylan, and we'll be talking about, and as always, we have to end it with the Buckeye alma mater, Carmen, Ohio, baby. The awful Michigan season that they've had. So, thank you guys for watching, and go Bucks.